Hello, I'm Dr. Judith Colazzo. I am the mentor for the three students, Sarah Floyd, Maggie Hem, and Dylan Lingenfelter, who are junior block professional program teacher candidates in the elementary program. They did an action research project during one immersion week, so they spent a full week in their practicum schools where they did action research within the classrooms that they taught that they were going to teach lessons in the schools, and also looked into the community and district factors. And each of them focused on one more than the other, of poverty, behavior, or diversity. And so their project is entitled, combine their three together, how contextual factors such as behavior, poverty, and diversity influence student learning and assessment. So through this action-based research project, they looked at the contextual factors such as poverty, behavior, and diversity, and how those could be leveraged to improve assessment of student learning in two suburban schools in South Carolina. A variety of factors influence student achievement depending on learning context and the school cultures. So factors discussed in the learning implications include creating welcoming and engaging school environments that embrace diversity and diverse learners, building classroom community of learners, and utilizing best practices in behavioral management to optimize learning, and using differentiated classroom design to enhance learning for students living in poverty. So multiple larger, the community factors, school factors, student factors, and classroom factors all impact student learning success. Sarah Floyd found in her action research that ensuring that all students are given the support and resources they need to succeed academically by creating a learning environment that is inclusive and supportive and empowering for all of these students, and designing assessments that reflect the diversity of this community. So here you can also see here are just the demographics and kind of the diversity of these Title I or low income schools, and the racial diversity also. Community factors that they found through their action research really impact student learning and assessment, with the socioeconomic level and the diversity of the community, the school community connection, whether the school had a very welcoming culture, especially when regards to the multifacets of diversity, and the resiliency of the learning community. Student factors, there's the student-centered learning. All three, diversity, SES, and behavior, were definitely found there. Differentiated seating, student choice, embracing and celebrating diversity, scaffolding for diverse learners, creating creative, diverse learning environments, and behavioral management that guides and empowers student learning and assessment. Dylan found that assessments would need to factor in the diversity of student populations. Many students come from different races, ethnicities, and even home lives, so they need to be considered when creating assessments. So that you can see the why here, and for all students to excel, teachers must learn about them and connect with each child. This is not just about finding how they learn, but it's finding out who they are. So it's really important to build those relationships and know your students. And that was the why for this project. In the classroom, they found that embracing and celebrating diversity, creating that community of learners, best practices in behavioral management were supported. Also, differentiated learning environments with scaffolding for diverse learners, one-to-one technology and integration was found, and building relationships as communities of learners. Maggie found that each child is unique. They come from different backgrounds, cultures, religions, and have diverse interests and learning needs. This diversity has led to creativity in the classroom. Finally, they concluded through their action research that leveraging these contextual factors can positively impact student learning and assessment. Through differentiated classroom and assessment design, student-centered learning, creative, diverse learning environments utilizing opportunities and resources, capitalizing on the potentiality of students from all diverse backgrounds, behavioral management that can empower students to learn and work together and collectively prepare them as future global citizens. I'm really proud of these students and the hard work they did on this action research project at University of South Carolina, Aiken.